Types of sentences in English and word order in each type. This course is about the types of sentences in English and the word order in each type. What are the specific objectives of this course? At the end of this course, learners will be able to distinguish between the different types of sentences in English and form them correctly with the right word order. We will identify and distinguish between different types of sentences that serve different purposes related to different situations, such as confirming or negating something, asking questions, commanding or requesting something, expressing emotion or surprise, and consequently, we will be able to use the appropriate word order to form each type of sentence. Prerequisites. To achieve the goals mentioned above, learners should have background knowledge on specific points. As known, a sentence is a group of words that express a complete idea. Accordingly, the learners should know the different parts of speech, such as nouns, verbs, adjectives, and so on, forms of verbs and auxiliaries, and how the words should be related to convey meanings. Introduction. Communication develops into longer conversations based on different types of sentences. There are 4 types of sentences classified by their purposes and which are declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamative sentence, and each type has its own word order. These sentences can be positive, called also affirmative, or negative. First, declarative sentence. Declarative sentence makes a statement used to declare, state, assert, or claim something. Positive declarative sentence affirms something to be true. Simple declarative sentences in English consist of subject and predicate, or we can say noun phrase NP and verb phrase VP. Noun phrase can be a noun, pronoun, or group of words, such as Mary, she, or the beautiful girl. Verb phrase is composed of a verb followed by the complement of the sentence. These are some examples. Mary speaks English. The singing of birds delights us. The subject is followed by a verb and by the complement of the sentence, as we have said earlier. This complement can be an adjective, such as the children were noisy. An adverb, there she speaks fluently, a prepositional phrase or relative set, in the garden, an object, she speaks English, or a combination of this. Jeannie left the books in the library deliberately. Negative declarative sentence negates something or an information. It can be formed by the use of no or not. No is used before a noun or pronoun. However, not is used after auxiliary verbs or modals. These are some examples. There were no dogs in the garden. She doesn't love honey. I could not make cookies. Second, interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence asks question. It can be positive, which is called affirmative, or negative, negative sentence. Interrogative sentences can be yes/no questions or WH questions. Positive interrogative sentence asks for something or requests information. The usual word order for positive WH questions is WH word plus auxiliary verb plus the subject and the main verb. The rest of the sentence has question mark at the end, or the WH word plus the modal plus the subject plus the main verb. The WH word or plus the main verb to be as the main verb and the subject. These are some examples. What are they playing? What can he do? What is he? The usual word order for positive yes/no questions is the auxiliary verb plus the subject plus the main verb, or the modal verb plus the subject plus the verb, and the rest of the sentence question mark at the end, of course. The main verb to be as a main verb and the subject and the rest of the sentence. These are some examples. Are they playing outside? Can he do this activity? Is he a teacher? Negative question is used for expecting a certain answer or for emphatic fact. The usual word order for negative yes/no question is auxiliary or modal verb plus the subject plus not plus the verb and the rest of the sentence question mark at the end. Auxiliary, or we can say auxiliary or modal verb plus not if not is contracted with the auxiliary or the modal plus the subject plus the verb. These are some examples. Have you not seen my books? Haven't you seen my book? Sorry. The usual word order for negative WH questions is the WH word plus the auxiliary or the modal verb plus the subject plus not plus the verb and the rest of the sentence question mark at the end. Or the WH word plus the auxiliary or the modal verb plus not if not is contracted with the auxiliary or the modal verb plus the subject and the verb. These are some examples. Why have you not left yet? Why haven't you left yet? Third, imperative sentence. Imperative sentence is a sentence that tells us to do something. It can be positive or negative. Positive imperative sentence tells us to do something. The usual word order for positive imperative sentence is verb in the infinitive form plus the rest of the sentence. Do this activity. Negative imperative sentence for which doing something. The usual word order for negative imperative sentence is don't plus the verb in the infinitive and the rest of the sentence. Don't do this. The last one, exclamative sentence. Exclamative sentence is a sentence that expresses surprise and usually ends with an exclamation mark. The usual word order for an exclamatory sentence is what plus noun plus subject plus verb exclamation mark at the end, such as what a liar he is. What plus adjective plus noun the subject and the verb, such as what an exciting movie it was, and how plus the adjective or the adverb, subject and the verb, such as how exciting this movie was. Thanks for your attention.